Hello and welcome to Star Citizen, where participation guarantees citizenship. We are on a new patch update, and this is patch 8387153. Now, I've just been looking at the patch notes. CIG have done a feature update. They've reduced large and rare salvage derelict spawn probabilities. I'm guessing that's going to be these abandoned, broken down, chewed up ships that people are coming across and using for salvage. So the probability of those is going to be reduced. Probably a good thing because once it's okay in the test universe, but once it goes on to live, you don't want every Tom, Dick, and Harry coming across a massive, large titan of a ship that they can make hundreds and thousands of credits on, and several people could do that. So yeah, I fully support that. Make them the large and rare spawn probabilities, make them really rare. Like when you come across one, make it like it's Christmas. Whoa, yeah, great stuff. There's also been quite a few bug fixes in this patch update. The location's landing area is offset from the hangar floor, preventing item cleanup when streamed out. Now, I'm hoping that's to do with the beds and the pilot seats and other things that are spawning in the hangar, hampering or even stopping ships from landing and taking off. It's a big problem that that needed addressing, and I'm hoping that that's all to do with that. The entitlements bug fix is the Klesher inmate work suit in the inventory after part. It says work suite. I think that's a typo. Excuse me. When you logged in, selected your spawn location, you found that you'd got a Klesher undersuit, helmet, and backpack in your inventory. And yeah, that's going to fix that. Network. There's a desynchronization, stalled streaming locations during quantum travel can cause server-wide lag spikes for all clients. Now, we've been suffering server latency and lag with the data stream over the past few patches. It's been horrible at times, and it's been almost unplayable at others. And it's been strange because you can, like, Saturday morning, I was on a server and it was full. It had 115 players on it. There wasn't that much lag. There wasn't that much latency going on, and the server was full. And then, sort of later on in the morning, when the server had sort of between 60 and 70 players on it, there was major lag. Major lag. And I'm thinking, well, how can it be laggy when, when the server's full, there's no lag and it's really playable. And when the server's sort of a bit busy but not too busy, there's more lag than when it's full. Didn't make sense to me, but now I kind of understand it. So they fixed that. Hopefully that is going to reduce a lot of the problems that are happening, because missions weren't, you'd take on a contract in your contracts manager and it wouldn't appear, or it would appear 15 minutes later, or not, it was a lottery. Hopefully that's going to solve that. All those problems that are related to server latency. We've also got a bug fix for Cortec transit systems. The trams are out of sync with the station timers, causing trams to overlap or not appear on time. That does surprise me, because I wouldn't have thought the trains were dependent on the station timers. I would have thought the station timers were dependent on the trains. However, this suggests and I'm guessing because I don't know how it's programmed. The trams are out of sync with the station timers, causing trams to overlap or not appear on time. This suggests that the trains are regulated by the station timers, which is weird. You know, depending on how they're programmed. But yeah, if that's what's causing the problem and they fixed it, brilliant. And then another bug fix: self-destructing multiple ships full of cargo in the same area can severely drop server and client performance. So that's another cleanup fix that's hopefully going to help to facilitate gameplay and the flow of data, not cause any interruptions or lag or spikes or anything like that. And they've also done a technical fix and mentioned that this build contains multiple improvements to help with server and client performance. So it's more of a performance update in the general scheme of things, which is what was needed. It really was much needed. And if you want to look at these patch notes and read through them yourself, the address is in the description. I'll pop that in there this time because I was talking to a friend yesterday and he said it would be helpful if you just put a link in there for me to click on so I can read it myself. And I thought, why not? So it's in the description if you want to go and look that up. No problem at all. However, we are logged in after all this major talking. We are logged in to the PTU, the Public Test Universe, and we are going to set things up. So if we go into the Persistent Universe, we're going to be asked to set our character up. Now, we know what we're doing with this guy. We know exactly what we're doing with this guy. So we're going to go whole head. We'll apply the skin first, and it is that guy's skin we want. Where is that good-looking fella? There he is, and I want his eyes. I'm going to change the eye colour to sort of bright greeny blue. And, yep. And then his cheeks, we want all of his cheeks because his high cheekbones are beautiful. We love those. Now, the nose is not that fella. That guy. And we'll just, is that, yeah, that's looking good. And his mouth, we love this guy's mouth. Where is he? There he is, right. So, about there, I think. Yeah, a bit less than that. Yep, that's good. That's brilliant. Right. And hair. Basically, we look for the blonde hair, and it's the black next to it. There we go. And, yeah, let's find our favourite hairstyle. There we go. That is our man. That is our guy. Yes. We're going to accept that. Save that. I mean, we've done that so many times. We just basically know it off by heart now. It is approximately 4:20 a.m. and we've just been accompanied by a very nice hot cup of coffee. So we're going to select our spawn location. It's going to be Lawville. We're going to set the EU as our primary residence because we're from the EU, and we're going to confirm that and log in. Now, it's going to be quite interesting to see the difference of the fixes and the performance updates because we're suffering badly. not only in a performance sense, but with the flow of the game. You know, you jump in your ship and you were unable to take off, and it wasn't due to anything except there was a bed in the middle of your ship. Um, I mean, we're gonna have to. I think should we rent an Andromeda straight off? It might be an idea. Although, thinking about that. Maybe, maybe. I'm just thinking about what we need to achieve today. Check, test, playthrough, that kind of thing. So we're waking up in Lawville habitat, and we got up without doing anything. Okay, and it's the right side of the bed this time. Okay, so oh, we've been given B2, which is probably the most unwelcoming place to spawn, because it's right at the back, at the bottom, at the back. So we'll come across to the elevator, and it seems a bit jerky. Frame dropping. Let's just have a see here. Display info. Let's go for 1. Okay. Okay, we'll go to ground floor. Now the server ticks, the FPS as they call it, is well up. We're looking at sort of, that's a higher number than I've ever seen it. That's in double figures. I've never seen server FPS in double figures before. Let's just say good morning to the people online. Okay. And the ping. Wow. Wow. The server ping is great. It's really great. So, yeah. Really liking this so far. Although it does seem to be dropping frames. I don't think it is. I think it's the shaders updating, you know, all the graphics. All the graphics content being downloaded. So we're going to come to Terminate and Sons, and basically buy some crews. And I think on previous occasions we've bought like 30 crews. I think we need to buy sort of 50. We'll buy 50 here. So just let me cancel that chat out a minute. No, we'll stick with 30. We'll stick with 30. Or maybe 35. Yeah. Okay. And then what we'll also do is buy, and we'll put it in our Lawville local inventory. So suppressors, and we go for a tacit suppressor 2 and buy some of those. No, we don't need 10. Let's go for 6. We'll buy those. Okay. Excuse me. What else do we need from here? What else do we need from Terminate and Sons? I'm just trying to think. Stone skins. So, stone skin undersuit. We will buy, I think, 5 of those. Will we need 5? We might not need 5, but we're going to buy 5 anyway. Okay. So that's it. That's it, I do believe. Should have made a note of how much money we started with, but let's call that what? So we started with, call it 1,025,000. Yeah. We'll make a note of that, and 1,025,000. So it's looking really good so far. What I'm going to do is cancel that window out, that information out, sorry. The bandwidth isn't that high. It's a bit... Oh, no, it's spiking about 1.2, so we'll see how that goes. Right, so we're going to get out of here. And we're going to head over to the spaceport. Starport, as I like to call it now. There are some extra stations here, turnstiles and all kinds of things. It's areas that I don't think I've ever been able to get in there before. And that is one of the trains, but it's I think it's one of the mining trains. But at least you get to see what the trains look like, and yeah. Excuse me. I remember there was a red envelope in here. I came down here looking for red envelopes and found one. I thought, who's going to put a red envelope down here? But there was one. You know, during the Chinese New Year. That was awesome. I collected like over 1,200 envelopes. Made about 600k credits on the live servers out of those. That's brilliant that CIG do things like that. Just to keep players interested and motivated. I might spend hours a day collecting them, you know, over 3 or 4 days. Spent many hours running around collecting these envelopes, and yeah, why not? It's what they're there for. So it's a medical gown. Actually, what we need to do is, shall we? Yeah.
Welcome to Metro Center. Transfers to the perimeter, spaceport, and industry lines.
Put that in there. Put this pen in there. Now, what armor have we got? I think...
Welcome to Metro Center. Transfers to the perimeter, spaceport,
yeah, we
and
haven't
industry
got...
lines.
We'll put one of our undersuits on, but why have we got 3 of these? Undersuit Alpha, we've got 3 of them. And I don't know why. We can't stack those, or can we?
Welcome to Metro Center. Transfers to the perimeter,
Put a stone
spaceport,
skin
and
on.
industry lines.
Yeah, Odyssey 3 Undersuit Alpha, they've given us 3 of those, but only 1 helmet. I don't quite understand why that is. However, we bought 5 of these because we're going to leave 2 here. Because we've got 2 sets of armor here, soon to be 3, when I can talk myself into buying a new set of armor that I like, the Black Cherry, Aril Black Cherry. I've already got the Aril Red Alert, which is because it came with the Demeco gun, the Demeco Red Alert LMG. I love that. That is an awesome, awesome gun. It's a laser, but it's brilliant. It's brilliant.
Perimeter, spaceport,
right,
and
so
industry lines.
let's get over to the train station where there's going to be absolutely no problems whatsoever. Good morning, naked man. Are you a bit cold? He's got nothing on.
Be considerate to your fellow
Hello.
travelers. Now arriving from TISA Spaceport. Stand by and let passengers disembark before boarding.
Yeah. So arriving in 3, 2, 1, right on time. We're going to get on the train. And no, that train we saw is not a mining train. It is an actual train because it looks exactly the same as this one. So just got to check the stream. The stream is good. The stream is really good. Yeah, yeah. No more messing around with bit rates and
Next stop, TISA
data
Spaceport.
bandwidth and all that. This is going to be really great. So we're just going to take in the night sky. There's the what I call the Tyrrell building. It's not the Tyrrell building. Any fan of Blade Runner will know what the Tyrrell building is. But it reminds me of the Tyrrell building when you look at it from, well, if this is the front or the back, then look at it from the side and it looks similar to the Tyrrell building. So we're just going to wait until we pull up at the station, the spaceport station.
Now arriving, TISA Spaceport. Please watch your step when disembarking the train.
And it says three seconds. It looks like it's going to be on time. That is brilliant. That is brilliant, yeah. So the timers are working, the trains are working, the elevators are working. And I'm not noticing any frame dropping. I noticed like a half a second of lag there. Just as I got on the train, but, well, just before I got on the train, but it was minimal. Absolutely minimal. So this is flowing, got a good FPS, and that's what I'm going to do next is change the paint on the, I'm going to go to the loadout manager in my Moby class, and I'm going to change the paint on the Pisces.
Got some great stuff in stock right now.
So I'm just going to wait for the menu to come up. There it is. Paints, night brake livery, save changes, and equip. So, don't like the whites, love the night brake. Okay, right. So, that being done, we are going to, shall we rent? Yeah, let's go rent an Andromeda now. Now, there's no plinth on this screen. As long as the screen works, we don't care. It could be the shader graphics and graphics rendering, but if that persists, then we shall report it. Now, we have not been able to use that screen, but that's nothing unusual. Just go back into it. So it's right, rent ship, and the final balance would be 947,000. So confirm rental. Okay, got it. Okay, so that should be available anon in our ASOP terminal. So we're just going to come across here and basically retrieve that.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Or shall we? Shall we? Yes, we will. We will. And that says, yep, that's 1 day. That's 23 hours, 59 minutes rental left on that. So, we'll retrieve that now.
Stand by.
I'm just thinking about claim
Your vehicle
times.
has been delivered to the following location.
And your ship will be, it's at hangar 3. Whoa, that's a bit strange
Please visit us again.
for a constellation. There it is. We can see our ship, so that's all working. That's fantastic. I'm thinking about claim times, and if I have to claim the Andromeda, it's going to take 13.5 minutes. If I have to claim the Pisces, it's going to take 40 seconds. So, you know, Hangar 3. And Hangar 3 is not for free. We're not going to start doing the rhymes again. Okay, so here is our ship. Our wonderful rented Andromeda. And it is a sight to behold. Tongue-in-cheek, I'm glad to see the end of the last few days because of the weekend, because we didn't half mess things up. Yeah, it was a trying time. So we're going to sit down, turn everything on, give the shields time to regenerate, and you're going to turn everything on. Come on, there it comes. Just give it a second or two. Right, so turn the engines off. Get out of the pilot seat. Shields down. We don't care about that. They're going to regenerate sooner or later. In fact, we could have put the power up to full shields, but so what we want to do is in our ship, we want to put the suppressors. We want to split these under suits. We're going to take 2 of them with us. Actually, we'll take these with us as well. We'll take an Odyssey undersuit and the helmet. Oh, no, we won't. We'll put that back in there. We actually won't need it. That can be like an emergency thing. It's not listing everything when you sort it. Right, okay, fine. That's listing everything. What else have we got? We've got sustenance. We want 5 of these. Split 5 of those. We'll put those in our ship as well. We haven't got any ammo, clothing, weapons, utility. Oh, we've only got 2 Mobiglass covers now, and it's a Mobiglass original casing. I'm not changing the Mobiglass. I've had really, really bad experiences with the Mobiglass casings. You can actually buy them in Lawville. I think at the Vision Centre, the Mobiglass colours, and some of them really, really great. But if you change it, your Mobiglass stops working. And I was fortunate because I only bought one. I only bought the one colour I liked, and that is going to remain a secret. I'm not going to reveal what colour that was. I changed it, and the Mobiglass stopped working. Now, it doesn't take a lot of intelligence to or common sense to work out. If you change something and it breaks, change it back. So, I mean, maybe it's just the software developer side of me taking over and thinking, right, let's go back a step to when it was working. So I put the original casing back on, and it started working again. I thought, right, so the Mobiglass casings are broken. And then I did some research and found out that, people were having no end of problems with these Mobiglass casings. And what some of them had done is bought all the Mobiglass casings and tried them all. They'd even bought several original ones. Now, if it isn't this is going to get complicated, but these are called Mobiglass original casing. When you bought an original casing, the name is exactly the same as the one you were spawned with, but only the one that you were spawned with will work. If you bought another original casing and used that, it would still be as problematic as the rest. So for those who bought multiple original casings, they didn't know which one was the right one that they spawned with. So, you can see where the problem escalates and it exacerbates the problem by having multiple originals. But I only had one original and one of the colour that I chose. So I was able to change it back to the original, and hey presto, everything started working. I don't know if they're still broken, I haven't heard any mention of the Moby Glass casings being fixed in the patch notes recently or otherwise, so I'm guessing it's still an issue. It would be really, really cool to get that fixed, because style and fashion and flair is a big part of Star Citizen in how your character looks, how it's represented, the impression that it gives when you look at a character. I mean, I've seen some really, really well dressed characters, both in armor and fashion style. And so, everything needs to be fixed eventually, obviously, but how much of a priority that is for CIG to get round and work on, who knows? We'll just have to wait until they get round to it. But it would be great to be able to wear a different coloured Moby Glass than just charcoal black. Or is charcoal grey? That's the question. So, I think we don't need anything else from here, do we? No, we don't. So, what we are going to do is take off, and I'm going to enter the pilot seat. Now, Roger, who is that's his name, the APC guy, we're going to request takeoff clearance from him.
You are clear to launch.
Thank you and good morning. Right, so engines on.
Engines on.
And we're going to put we're going to power the engines up. Now this is going to be a sort of a round trip for us, and it's going to be a test of what's working and what isn't, or how well it's working. So let me just test this. Now that doesn't change, that doesn't turn solid on any of them, but we'll leave it at that. Fuel required. Nah, that's not setting a, that is not setting a waypoint for us, so doesn't matter. We'll try it when we get up into the atmosphere. So just gonna raise up here. It's a pretty standard takeoff, no problems. Gear up, point the nose into the sky, and turn on the cruise control. And that is, yeah, that's great. That is pretty great. Nearly went into another ship there. I don't. Who the hell? That is an NPC ship. What the hell? No, 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 no. Right. So we're just going to point it up as near 90 degrees as we dare without sending it into a somersault. We're going to wait until we get to sort of 12,000-15,000 feet. Might as well put on our quantum drive. Now, you will know from my previous streams, my absolute #1 pet hate of Star Citizen is the goddamn navigation. And it's not looking good from the get-go, so let's try that one again. Well, now we're outside of the hangar, and we're going to try and set... Nah. It's not having any of it. Can't go to her L5. Can't go to her L5. Let's try this. Her L5, set route. Now it's setting it. I don't know why. You know, you just got to be persistent with it and try it like 500 times. Can we set route to there? No, we can't. we'll work it out. We'll work it out. I really don't like the. Let's back off on that a little bit. We've got to go OM1 first. I mean, I've noticed there that it maps out the route for you accurately. I hope they're not persisting with this flawed navigation system, because as you can see right from the start, it's problematic, and you've got to keep going into the map, clearing your route, setting new waypoints, turning off and on your quantum drive, all kinds of time consuming measures to actually get it to work the way it should work the first time. So I hope they're going to just scrap this and start over, because it's just user unfriendly. I really am adverse to this navigation system, the way that it works, because it just wastes your time trying to get it to work. I don't know whether that's a coding thing or a concept thing. I'm really not interested. I just want to click on a waypoint, set my route, engage my quantum drive, and away we go, traveling to the destination. You know, apart from when you're around a planet, if you're 30 million light years, 30 million kilometers from a moon you want to travel to, you shouldn't have to travel to the main planet first before you can travel to the moon. And if the moon's obstructed by the main planet, the navigation computer can accommodate for that and just fly around it. You know, or what do they call it when it does an arc route instead of a straight line route? It's not called a hyperbola, is it? That's a hyperbola is an orbit thing. Well, what do they call it? Anybody who's an astronaut or works at NASA will be able to answer that, or the space agency or whatever. So we're on our way to her L5, and we're going to pick up some guns here. We're going to pick up 2 Night Stalker P4s, and this is so we've got them to use as guns. Not as a backup, but as an alternative to an FS9. FS9, really love the FS9, so I'm going to try and get hold of that. I got hold of loads over the weekend. Jeez, I was still picking them up yesterday. Yeah. But yeah, apart from the navigation, which, you know, I'm going to whinge about that forever until it's either fixed or another system's implemented that actually works and that's more user friendly. Because this one, you shouldn't have to go into your Moby class and do all that multiple times. It should just be once. Apart from that, everything seems to be working absolutely fantastic. I mean, there is sound, but it's the sound of the engine, not the quantum travel, and I'm wondering if that's still an issue, that the quantum travel sound doesn't work. You know, it's like being on a Learjet, but a lot lower pitch. Kind of right, so no, the shields are not down, the shields are at full strength. Why is that message still coming up? So we're at her L58, and if we go into our, if this is anything to judge, yeah, we've kind of arrived in the vicinity of where we need to be. We've got to wait for the cooldown now and then fly to her L5-A, which is another waypoint. So we're going to travel there. and it's just cancelled itself out, so that's not unexpected, the way this navigation system works. It's horrible. It really is horrible. The spooling is extra slow. I hope that's not going to be persistent. So we've travelled from Hurston to her L5, then her L5A, and then we're looking for another marker for the station. It's up here, I think. No, that's not it. If I remember correctly, the station... Oh, there it is. I thought the station was a lot nearer to that marker. To L5A. It's just a mouthful. I'm just going to paraphrase it. Right, so we're going to travel to the station. We're doing this in the Andromeda because it's more prone to takeoff and landing problems. And how close was that? Okay. So yeah, that's why we're using the Andromeda, because we've had more problems taking off and landing in this ship than the Pisces. It's only happened sort of over the weekend. There's been 3 or 4 problems with beds in the hangar and that kind of thing. But I'm just going to bring this to throttle limiter down, and I can't. I think I'm underneath the station, I do believe, but I'll find out. In fact, no, not that one. That
Thank
one.
you. And please visit
No,
again.
I'm on top of the
Hello.
station. I'm on top of the station, so the alert shield's down. That is, if you ever watch Family Fortunes game show, that's when you get an answer wrong. So the elite shield's down when my shields are full. Yeah, that's an oversight of sorts. Misinformation. The ship's systems are erroneous. Right, so let's request landing clearance. And
Thank you. And please
where
visit
does it
again.
want us? Where
Please
does it
proceed
want
to
us?
assigned landing bay.
There, it wants us there. Again, the voice confirmation instruction, whatever you want to call it, is incorrect. You know, please visit again when you're asking for landing clearance, and it's bidding you farewell, and you're like, what? What are you talking about, mister? Oh, we've gone way too far. We've gone way too far. In fact, we've kind of lost control. Yeah, we did. That was weird. We carried on going, and we're trying to rectify the attitude of the ship, and it just wasn't interested. Right, so we're coming in here. We're going to miss those guns. We're just going to come in, get it into this blue area, and then there you go, and it's going to auto land for us. There it goes. Glad to see that. Might take a second or two to kick in. Okay, so now I'm gonna.
Complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Thank you, Roger. I will do. We're gonna turn off the engines, and then we're gonna go into the repair refuel, and it's gonna give us the option to refuel. Now I'm gonna do this one at once to start with. that's processing. That's done it. That's fine. And that's done it as well. Let me just check that. So we'll come out of that. Turn on the engine again. That's filled it up. That's great. That's great. That's not to say they've fixed it. That's just to say it's working better than it was yesterday when we were paying twice or more times for the same thing. And not getting the service we were paying for. Because, you know, even in a game like this, you don't want to be paying for things more than once. There's no reason or logic behind it. We're going to call the elevator, which is instant. Love that. I mean, I don't think it should be instant. It's just helpful that it is. And we're going to come out here, store our ship so we can use the inventory. And it will be pointing the right way when we retrieve it after we've been to the gun shop. So, oh, there we go. If we'll come around here and we should, well, no, not that one. Oh yeah, this one. We should know our way around by now, but yeah. It's still early in the morning. Still on my first coffee. Galleria. And the gun shop's at the back. Now there's two reasons we come here. One is to buy guns. The second is to buy crews. And at every station we stop
Hi,
at.
welcome to the store.
Oh, good morning, mate. Do you ever sleep, by the way? Because every time I come in this store, you're working. You know, either you've got a twin and you work 12-hour shifts alternately, or there's a problem. Right, I'm just going to buy 20 here. It's only 100 credits, so we'll buy 20 of those. And then...
Smart buy.
Yeah, isn't it just? Because I'm the one buying it, that's why. P4 Night Stalker. Right, so we love the Night Stalker P4. We'll buy 2 of those. Oh, what did I forget? To put them in the ship. So, Constellation Andromeda. There we go. And then 2 of those, put it directly in the ship. That way, we don't forget it. Okay. I don't think there's anything else we need from here. Nope. Personal weapons. Personal weapons. Oh! The Animus missile launcher. We looted one over the weekend. Never got to try it out. Should have done that. Yeah. Nah. Nothing. Nothing here. Nothing here. So, yeah, there's multiple reasons for coming here just to buy 2 guns and some crews. Hang on, we'll try the other elevator. Now, that is because we want to make sure the elevators are all working. This way. And oh my goodness. Hello, darling. She's one of the best looking NPCs in the game. Oh yes, definitely. Right, so
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval
gonna
System.
retrieve our ship,
Vehicle selected.
and it's gonna give us a
Stand by.
hangar.
Your vehicle has been delivered
See
to
the
the
marker in the
following
background,
location.
hangar 4, and it's popped up almost instantly. That's brilliant.
Please visit
Love
us
that.
again.
So come over to the elevator, and that's instant as well. Wow, these are working really well. These elevators, I mean, and this performance update, CIG weren't joking. They weren't messing around. This is unbelievable compared to the past few days. So they must have put their heads together yesterday, or it was all part of the plan, and it's already been worked on to bring these updates out. I can't see them sort of fixing everything in a normal work day and saying, oh yeah, we'll do this, this will fix it. But yeah, getting there. But maybe one of the pivotal points was finding a memory leak. Memory leaks are horrible. Oh God, are they horrible. So, hang on, let's check our inventory, make sure the guns are there. So that's the local. We've got our drink. We've got our guns. Brilliant. Brilliant. Nice. Right. So, enter the pilot seat. And we are going to request takeoff, turn everything on. And I'm actually...
You are clear to launch.
Thank you, that's great. I'm actually getting used to the idea now of the ship being completely turned off when you retrieve it. You know, it's a little inconvenience, but I'm understanding why, and I'm getting used to it. Now, what we need to do now is go over to her L3. If we set a route, let's see if we can... Her L3A. I want the station. Can I click on the station? That's putting me to, oh well, set route. Yeah, that's set the route. That's good. So, lift up. No, we won't. We're going to power everything on. The hell? Can we just turn everything on? So, raise it up. Get out of the hangar. Miss the guns. Turn on the quantum drive. And there we go to... No, we don't want her L3. We want
Thank
crew
you.
L1.
And please visit again.
Clear route, clear route, clear route. Crew L1, set route. No, that's the problem. Crew L1, set route. That's set the route. Right. So if we come in, where's the goddamn station? Oh, Ambitious Dream Station. Right. Set route. Right. So, here we go. 25 million kilometers. Yeah, I just need not be clicking around a goddamn map that's hard to work with and cumbersome. I just want a menu of some kind, you know, just drop down, click. You go, so click on Crew L1, it expands out. You go to Crew L1-A or whatever, and then the station, just go straight to it. You don't need to go around all these bloody beacons all the time. It's just a waste of time. You can fly straight to it, unless there's a reason why you can't. I'm trying to think of a reason why you couldn't fly straight to something, and that would be like if it was inside of a Dyson sphere, or something like that, you know. Or if there was a series of navigation beacons to get you through like a nebula for some reason. I can't imagine why you couldn't just fly straight to something in the middle of space. Yeah. You know, I mean, can you imagine NASA sending somebody to Mars? Or sending a spaceship to Mars, and before it gets to Mars, it's got to fly around Earth to several waypoints. Blah, blah, blah. You know, it's just so inefficient. It's unbelievable. really do hope that the CIG come up with a new way of doing things, and also the VTOL and gear icons on the hood. Just change it so it's not bright or unbright. You know, chamfered corners at the top or bottom tell you whether the gear's up or down. Or a little arrow. You know, up arrow, down arrow, under gear or an above gear. So when when the arrow's above gear, your gear's up, and when the arrow's below gear, guess what that means? Yeah, something as simple as that. Because the light and dark, that's just somebody's getting paid for not doing the job properly there. And it's not good design. Yeah. Even a complete change of colour. You know, like for green it's down and for blue it's up. Or whatever. VTOL. Green it's active, blue it's inactive. But that's, not preferable. Visual indicator, so, you know, colourblind people or anybody who can't. I mean, I've got a problem with aphrite and dolomite, and when I look at the colour of the rock, it looks, all of it looks blue to me. But the green is a slightly weird shade of blue, and when I see that colour, I know it's dolomite and not aphrite. I'm not colourblind. I'm telling you, I'm not colourblind. No, I'm not. I'm selective. I'm colour selective. I'm not colourblind. Yeah. What do you mean I've got issues with my eyes? Nothing wrong with my eyes. Yeah. It's all good because even, you know, colourblind people, whatever part of the spectrum you're not sort of seeing properly, and I don't know, maybe everybody like me is how it should be, and everybody else just sees colours in a wrong way. I don't know. I wouldn't like to go there. But yeah, apart from the slight variations in hue between green and blue, I'm great. I'm great with reds, I'm great with yellows, I'm great with everything else, apart from when the blues verging into the green. And then it's kind of, what colour's that? The turquoisey teal of the ARM logo, ARM architecture. That's a beautiful colour. Yeah. Now how far are we out? 1.1 million. So just coming to crew 1 now. And we'll try and find our way to the Absent Dream Station, whatever it's called. Reticent Dream Station. Ambitious Dream, that's the one. Just wait for the cooldown. I don't know about you, but this seems to take longer and longer and longer. And the way to speed that up is to fit industrial coolers to your ship. Put industrial coolers on your ship. No matter how shit you think they are, that cooldown is going to come way down. And knock a third at least off the cooldown time. But on a rental ship, when I'm trying to engage the quantum drive, of course, it stuffs up on me. And totally takes away the ability to use the quantum. I'm used to it, it's just annoying every goddamn time. Right, so can we travel now? Let's see when it finishes spooling. Okay, there we are. There we are. Right. Turn that off. Speed it up. Put the cruise control in. Now this one is spigot at the bottom. That's what I call the spigot. I don't know what it is. It's like access elevator transport shaft for the mining modules. Because all these structures that extend off the station are to do with mining. So there'll be some access there, I'm sure. Now we've got a ship. What have we got? Drake Cutlass. What's that one? It's a Misk Freelancer. And we're just going to come in. We haven't got into the armistice zone yet. What's going on? Nobody's going to mess with us in an Andromeda. Well, they might do, but they won't live long if they're in either of those ships. There it is, armistice zone. No fire zone, basically. And we're going to wait for the message from Roger at ATC, and then we're going to dock. Dockarune. Dockamundo. Docker Tuesday. Where's the... Oh god, I'm going to request it now. Yeah, I am going to request it now, or else I'll be going way too far.
Please proceed to assigned landing
Yeah,
bay.
where was your message, Roger? Were you having a coffee break? Where's my... Where do you want me to dock? There, right, okay. Gear down. And we're just coming in. We're at 115. We want to be down at about 50, I think. For here. And then as we approach and get quite close, we bring it back. We'll bring it down to about 30 or 33, 32. That's good. So just glide in, slightly high to start with, because we're really paranoid about hitting those guns. Hit those guns, just bump into them. 16,000 credit fine each. And I've been there. Me and my mate Bushy, I reversed out of the hangar, hit the guns. He said, up a bit, you're gonna hit the guns. Bang! Both guns I hit with the undercarriage. £32,000 fine, credit fine, sorry. And I'm like, oh my god! He said, get out of there, they're gonna turn hostile. So I'm like boosting away as quick as possible. They're shooting my ass off. And oh, what a fiasco. We had to go to cruise Grim Hex, and oh, nah, don't even think about bumping into the guns. Right, so again, I'm going to turn the engines off. Now this time, when I'm refueling, I'm going to try them both. Or, in fact, wait, what? All right, so I'm going to try all three together. This over the weekend was a bad idea. So that's finished. That's done okay. And the repair, let's see if it does. Ah, no service. Right, okay. Went up to 54 credits there, but that's, yeah, that all seems to have fixed everything. So doing it multiple is fine. Should be like that. We'll get out of the pilot seat. But like I say, over the weekend, the patch over the weekend, you clicked on more than one and it did the first one, or it did the second one and not the first one. It just did one of them if you multiple selected. Why is that down? Why the hell is that down? That shouldn't be down. In fact, it's not even. Got anything in there? That doesn't make sense. Why is that down? We can't raise it or lower it. Let me just check this out. Let me just check this out before we go any further. That cargo bay should not be extended, even partially. Let me sit in the seat. Right, so where's our cargo bay? Can't access it. Huh?
System off.
Turn everything on.
Enjoy it. System check.
So that's open cargo bay. So that says it's down. And if we check here, so that's extended, right? And then we go back in, we close cargo bay. We can't fucking click on it. What the hell? In fact, we can't select anything. Oh, we can engine on, engine off. Open exterior. Close cargo bay. Right. Might just be a delay thing. Might just be a delay thing. There it is. Going up. That's a bug. The cargo bay on the Andromeda, when you want to close it or open it and it doesn't react straight away, you just give it a few seconds and it will eventually do it, but very slowly like that. And that I've seen for weeks and weeks. Anyway, let's turn that off. Get out of the pilot seat. Again, it's turned our, even with the engines off, it's turned our ship at a funny angle in the cargo bay, and I don't know why. I really don't know why, but we're going to find out whether we can get out of the ship. Keep an eye on that. That might be something that we need to highlight on the Issue Council forum. Yeah. We'll go to lobby. Now here we're going to be looking to buy a Crew L1. We're looking to buy armor. Dust
Welcome
up.
to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Dust up armor. We're going to store our Andromeda, transfer into storage, and that is checking. Don't think that's going to work for us,
Please
so
visit us
come
again.
on another screen,
Goodbye. Welcome
and it should
to
say
the
it's stored.
ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
It's just a refresh update thing, right? So it is stored. Okay, good.
Please
Good,
visit
good,
us
good.
again.
Not that way, this way. So I think with this being a mining station, what we're going to do is buy a Pembroke suit. From the refinery, and we're going to go down to the refinery. We're going to buy a Pembroke suit and a helmet, and you watch. When we buy a Pembroke helmet, we'll then loot like 5 of them. Huh. Well, that'd be nice if we did. It would be really nice if we did, but I want to see also the difference in, if there's still a difference in price. Hello and welcome back. Go on, say it,
Hey,
say it.
back again, I see.
Yeah,
Welcome.
the first time here, you plonker.
Finding everything all right?
No, let me just see. So, multi-tool, 485 credits. And when I come on this screen, and I go pyro, 520. Right, so there is still a difference. So we go PEMB, and we quick buy that, but we put it in our Andromeda, right? Hang on, Andromeda. So we put the we'll put that
Everything all right?
10k and this goddamn helmet 5k, and then we go cruise. We buy 20 of those. Buy 20 of those. Okay. And the tractor beam.
All right?
Quick buy that. It's all going into the Andromeda. But if we come out of there and we go into here and we buy it from here, we get it cheaper than what we use the oh, but you can't. If I confirm purchase complete, it might put it into our local. Okay, exit. So it's delivered on person, right? So if I look at my person, it's not on my person, it's in the local. So must remember to grab that. Bye. Before we take off, we must remember to grab that. Not that if we forget it, it's not going to be any great detriment, but we just paid 485 credits for it, so probably going to loot a shitload of them. These elevators are working really, really well. Very impressed. Yeah. Right. We do need a drink, actually. So we come up to the Galleria, and there is... Oh, we could have bought cruise from the gun store, but doesn't really matter. We bought it from the refinery, so that's okay. Now here, we are going to buy Dust Up, and we're going to get 3 of each. So buy that to... Oh, hang on a minute. No, we're putting it in our Andromeda. Okay, so we're going to buy that, and then we're going to go 2, 3. Buy that, and then we're going to do the same with the core, the torso. 2, 3. We're going to do the same. Guess what we're going to do with the legs? And we'll just buy 1 helmet. I'm just keeping you on your toes there and make sure you're paying attention. Right, so we've got 3 of each. Backpacks. Nah. Nah. Let's have a look at MISC. I think it's just going to be undersuits. I'm always on the lookout for, like, the RSI undersuits are brilliant. Beautiful, bright, vibrant colours. There's a yellow one that RSI do, and it's just like a jasmine type yellow, you know, very bright yellow, and it's a gorgeous colour. Stone skins 1k. Anyway, we've got our armour. What we can actually do now is we can't, because we've oh, it's Platinum Bay. Fucking stay out of there, Jesus. Where am I? I know where I am. Yesterday I used a vendor's terminal in a Platinum Bay store. It killed me. I rushed back to loot my body. There was no corpse, so I thought, oh, okay. So I had an argument with the NPC. Yes, you heard that right. I argued with myself, but it involved the NPC. And then I got trapped behind the counter. So I backspaced to kill myself, and then when I got back to Everest Harbour, and all my stuff was in the local inventory. It was really weird. I'd lost nothing, so I reported that as a problem because it obviously is.
Selected.
So
Stand by.
where's Claire gonna put our ship?
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
Hangar 6
Please visit us.
is in the mix. Right, so Hangar 6. There we go. Now what have we got to remember? Our multi-tool, yes. And that's 10 points to viewer 3. I bet I haven't even got 3 viewers. Don't care. If nobody watches this stream... Oh, there's a little lag. Nobody watches the stream. What's it matter? I'm just doing this for the fun of it. And if anybody wants to watch it in future, knock yourselves out. Don't care. I'm not here to get viewers and make money out of YouTube. Or vice versa. Right, so up the elevator. Cargo bay's down. Hello, Mr. Tyler. Going down. Right, multi-tool. Multi-tool. Actually, let's get the armor up and get dressed. Right, so arms, torso, helmet, legs. And I think... Why can't we stack legs and torso if we can stack arms and helmet? It doesn't make sense. We're going to put that... No, we're not. We're not. Come here. Come here. We're going to put that on that side, right? We're going to put that on that side, and then when we go to utility men's, that should have our... Oh, are we on this again? Yeah, there we go. Tractor beam attachment. Right, so... actually, we'll put that back in there, because we don't want to put that on yet. What else? No, we haven't got anything else. We've got... those. Yeah, no, that's fine for now. But we do need to take a drink. So what we're going to do is come in here, go to sustenance. And I bet I've put it in here, haven't I? And I'm going to carry that. And I do look weird without my apex. Do look very weird without my apex glasses. Just going to take a drink. And that's good. It's gone straight down. It hasn't glitched, bumped, jerked all over the place. We're going to get rid of that in our personal. We're going to put our helmet back on. And we're going to climb into the pilot seat. Now, just bear with me. Be right back in 30 seconds. And we are, well, we're not back. This is a pre-recorded voice message. Yeah, of course we're back. Okay, so where are we at? We need to turn stuff on. We need to set our... We're going to need to go to Crusader, Orison. Right, we need to go to Orison. Orison, Orison. They should do like nah, forget that. That's a shit idea. Request takeoff.
Thank you, and please visit again. You are clear to launch.
Now that's accurate and correct. Very accurate and correct. And due to the nature of my paranoia, I'm going to wait until these doors fully open. Remind me in 25 minutes that I need to do something. Okay. In fact, 17 minutes I need to do something. So, we're going to bring it up slightly. Takeoff is good. And then we're going to retract the undercarriage or raise the gear. We're going to come out of here. We're going to turn on our quantum drive and look for our little blue marker, which is over this way. And that is going to be Crusader.
Thank you, and please visit again.
And then we engage quantum drive.
Quantum drive is now on.
And we're on our way. This is all working really well. Apart from a couple of little hiccups, which I'm not even sure are hiccups. We'll see if it happens again. It might have just been a glitch in the matrix, a deja vu or whatever. So there is Orison, and we're gonna wait for the cooldown. I don't see why it's the 30 fucking second cooldown from Crew 1. The cooldown should be subject to the distance you travel. So if you go over a certain distance, well, okay, a million. What was it? 1.2 million. But you're waiting 30 seconds for that, and then you're waiting 30 seconds for a trip of 31 million.
Quantum drive is now on.
It should be like 10 seconds for every minute spent in quantum travel up to a certain amount. So if you spend less than 3 minutes in quantum travel, you know, if you spend 2.5 minutes in quantum travel, it's 25 seconds. If you spend a minute and a half, it's 15 seconds. If you spend more than 3 minutes in quantum travel, it's the full 30 seconds or 40 seconds, whatever the maximum wants to be. You've got to think about running away from people, you know, and if you travel 1.2 million kilometers, they can easily follow you if you're going to Crusader, and you don't want a 40-second, 30-second cooldown when you get there. When they've got like 10-second cooldown. Maybe you do. You know, maybe you want to make it so that big ships are impacted in that way, making them easier to catch and destroy. So we're just coming into Warrison. No noise again. Sorry, no noise. No sound for the quantum travel. That's persistent. That is happening quite a lot. So it has been highlighted on the issue council. We'll turn that off for now. We'll look for the spaceport, which is... Where's the goddamn spaceport? Where? Is that it? That's it. Right, okay. So, floating here. Sort of this area here, because I'm fully expecting to dock at that central hub in that little spindly thing. Whoa, what's all these? Oh dear. You know what this is, don't you? Huh. Let's just quit that noise. We'll just come in slowly to these ships. I think what it is is people. Are they travelling or are they ships held in the air? Not quite sure, but I think if we stop, I think those ships will carry on travelling. Yeah, they look like they're flying out. Yeah. They're moving, so that's no problem. I thought what it'd be the other day, you were retrieving your ship and it was spawning like 2,500 feet above the starport, and when you went near it in another ship, it fell from the sky. Ha! And there was loads of ships all over the place. I mean loads. Dozens of ships all over the place. It was horrible is what it was. Because you couldn't get to your ship. I flew to another station and claimed it there. One that would spawn in a hangar. And that worked. So okay, so we're just gonna cut this. Request docking clearance.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Which is where, Roger? Not in the central hub where I thought it might be. Down here. Oh, you're having a laugh. Gear down.
Landing gear deployed.
Missed that, whatever it is there. I mean, this is awkward for a big ship like this. I mean, how the hell do you expect me to get in here? What fucking hangar is this? Come on. Come on. Up, baby. Up. Jeez. Coming in a lot slower than normally to this one, I'm telling you. Just gonna drop in. And there's some guy walking across the hangar there. It's good graphics, isn't it? It's good good what they do. Warning collision alert.
Landing complete.
What?
Takeoff complete.
I didn't want to land. What's stopping me? So that's now going to auto land. I didn't want to land then, it landed on its own. You know, it sort of stopped and descended. And I'm like, huh? What's going on?
Landing complete.
Okay, so now we're going to try that refueling
Landing complete.
thingamabob again.
Pleasant stay.
The doofer. Right, so 132. So we're processing both. I think if it continues to work that well, I'll do that each time, just click them all. But through paying 2, 3, 4, however many times required, turn the engines off.
Engines are off.
I sort of over the weekend I've learned to do them one at once, so I'm not paying twice. And sometimes they just didn't work. Sometimes they took your money, said refueling, and either hung or said it was complete, but didn't refuel her. So didn't refuel the ship. So we're going to come into here, and I think this hasn't. Some hangars on Horizon, they have an elevator at both sides, and they've got elevators at both ends. But they're usually the top-down vertical takeoff and landing hangars. So elevator called. This isn't as instant as the others, but somebody might be using it. Yeah, it's here eventually. You just got to be patient. So August Dunlow spaceport. I might actually go into chat and say, is anybody at the ADS? And they'll go, where's that? Well, you make everything else into a fucking acronym. Why haven't you done it with the spaceport, Horizon? Yeah, it's just me being sarcastic. Right, so we're going to come across, and that is weird.
Welcome
I'm thinking it was
to
a
the
player.
ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Right, so we're gonna
Same old ship, looking to expand
store
your fleet
our
without
ship.
emptying your bank account?
See if it
Ready
works
to
this
take your
time.
trip to the next level? Sounds like you're ready to rent with Vantage. With dozens of vehicle options and a wide
Vantage?
range of sizes and models, Vantage Rentals is a new way to look at flying.
That's stuck again. So, we can't come out of that. We'll have to back away. It gives us nightmares.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Okay, so we've come into this one. It's stored at Orison. Right, cool.
Please visit us again.
So, what we are going to do here is visit Vammers. And as somebody put, no, empty cans, fine. We visit Vammers. I think we've got over our addiction now, to be honest. You know, we're not sort of, oh no, we'll have to put it in local. We're not addicted to these Wamburger Deluxes like we used to be. Oh my God, yeah, go on, just what? Oh yes, just another one. Right. Oh God, look at that bun, look at that burger, look at that cheese, lettuce, tomato, succulent gorgeousness. Just imagine tasting that. Just imagine ramming that in your mouth. You know, the only problem is you've only got one mouth. Oh, jeez, yes. Num, 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 num. I've got to have another one. Yeah. Now, about our addiction. Wait, I was just... Sorry, I interrupted myself there. Yeah. About our addiction, we don't have a problem with Wamburger Deluxe. We do not. How many is that? 2? Wait a minute. Drop that. We can't have that hampering our progress. This is a test, right? If there was any problem eating Wamburger Deluxe, it would get spammed on the issue council. Spammed. Because if we were unable to eat these beauties, I'd be ringing CIG up on the phone. I'd be saying, look guys, stop what you're doing. You know, drop everything, fix this now. Like, release just one patch fixing the Wamburgers. Oh God, I love this. Right, just a minute. Let's get a grip here. And we have to look at this objectively as a software tester. Oh, look at that fucking cheese. That is beautiful. Whoever designed these Wamburgers needs a pay rise. And I hope they're already like head of development or something like that, because look at that. Look at that. I don't care what anybody says about anything in this game. That is the business. Or what about a Wamburger Triple Deluxe? Eh? A Triple Deluxe with oh man, no, I'm just going to give myself an orgasm here. Just, no, wait a minute. Let's be reasonable about this. I can't even speak because I'm thinking about this. Right, so I'm going to put that in. That is our Wamburger for the day. Right? That is our Wamburger for the day. We're not going to have any more. We're fine now, I think. Are we? Yeah, we're fine. We've heard the crunch. We've seen the burger. We've imagined what it tastes like. Oh, God, yeah. Just one more. Wait a minute. I'm pressing the wrong button. Get my helmet off. Just one more. Honestly, I promise you, just one more. Oh, God. Right. Walk away. Don't be tempted. Walk away with it. You're going to eat it. Right. Oh. Yeah. Oh, God. Oh, man. Yeah. I tell you, if Wamburger Deluxes didn't exist, it would be a shit game. But yeah, I might suggest that on the suggestion forum. The Wamburger Triple Deluxe. Ooh, yeah. In fact, you could have a deluxe, a double deluxe, and a triple deluxe, couldn't you? You could have like 3. Yeah. And then you could sample them all. And where the deluxe wasn't enough, and the double deluxe and then the triple deluxe, and then you'd have to go more, wouldn't you? You'd have to like have a stack, a Wamburger stacker deluxe, or a stacker 5 deluxe, a stacker 8 deluxe. It could be like a fleet of Origin ships. You know, you get like the 300i and the 890i and everything in between, or the 100i and you know what I'm saying. You could have like Wamburgers in that sort of, not naming convention, but in the after that fashion. Oh God, yeah. How would you eat a Wamburger stacker 8 deluxe? With great difficulty, I should imagine. You have to like compress it. Oh my God, now we're getting into the realms of fantasy. Yeah, compress it down. Just imagine all that beautiful grease and gorgeousness oozing out of it as you squashed it. Oh God, I'm just going to go back to Whammers. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Don't even. No, I'm joking. Right, so. Oh man, Whammer Deluxes are the shit. They really are the shit. Where am I? What am I doing? Where am I going? All I can think about is Wamburgers. Shuttle station. Right, so somebody's called the lift for us, I think. Ha 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 ha! Right, okay. He was very nice, wasn't he? We got Providence. We are going to Providence first. Why? Because we make mistake yesterday. We no have backpack. So we go get backpack first.
Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart.
So here's a shuttle, and shuttle departing in 8 seconds.
Please
so
clear the hatch. Shuttle will be departing.
We're looking at the timers when we're travelling on trains and that, because we want to see if everything's fixed. And we don't want any collisions or 17 minutes. Right, thank you. Somebody reminded me I needed to do something in 17 minutes. That 17 minutes is now. So just bear with me. Need to go AFK for 2 minutes or maybe a bit longer. Oh God, I hate this. Today's going to be a shit day in real life, I tell you. That's why I want to spend as much of it in Star Citizen as bloody possible. Well, you're not got a life if you spend it in a computer game. Shut up, it's my life. I'll live it how I like. Star Citizen exists, therefore I have to be here. And I want to be here testing the patches, finding the problems, if any. Right. And I think we're going to make a fresh coffee as well while we're at it.
Next station.
That's a good idea.
This is your stop. Please
So,
prepare to disembark.
just bear with me.
Last call for passengers. The shuttle is
Now,
preparing to
also going to test getting off the shuttle with the bump on the step. That was straight up. That was absolutely no problem. So, here we are. And we're just going to stand here, admire the view. Ha ha ha, admire the view. Okay, darling. Right. Be right back. And we are back. Right. Okay, let's crack on. So, we've got some backpacks to buy. And I'm going to do it from this shop that doesn't exist, if you didn't know about it. And we're going to go for the Arrow backpack now. We might as well put them in our Constellation Andromeda. I think we're going to buy 5 of these. No, now we'll start using the Hazard backpacks. There's absolutely nothing. Oh God, no. I'll tell you what I've done. I'll put them in the ship, and I need one before I get back to the ship, so I'll just quick buy another one. And then I'll be able to put it on me. Like that, like so. That's good, like that. That is pretty damn good. That looks great. What the hell's going on with that helmet? Have they changed the helmet? It might be the light. It might be the light. Let's get out of the light. Yeah, it's the light. It is the light. I'm thinking, why is the back of that helmet so... It is a bit lighter, isn't it? I mean, I don't want it. No, I'm not... I don't like it in the light. It's too... makes it look silver. It is a bit lighter than the rest of it, but... Okay, what else do we need? We need to go to the cloud view platform. Right, so what do you say... When we get to cloud view platform...
The shuttle is preparing to depart.
What do you say we go to the Orison Solanke platform and get some stuff? And we're talking med pens, we're talking an FS9 if... Now,
The shuttle
now.
is approaching the station.
We'll go have a look, see what there is.
Enjoying the view? Our recently redesigned Crusader
Enjoying the
Industries
view?
shuttlecraft features last call for passengers.
Where's
the
that?
shuttle is preparing to depart.
Where's that nice looking woman in the Crusader suit? Then I'll be enjoying the view. Oh, you are so
Please clear
sexist.
the hatch.
What?
Shuttle will be departing.
A man appreciates beauty in the opposite sex, and that's sexist. Or misogynistic or whatever. Shut up with that shit. That's why we have models. That's where we have beauticians and all that shit. You know, when you get women gawping at lifeguard calendar pictures or whatever it is, do you call them misandrous or misandristic? Well, what's that? It's the opposite of a misogynist, you fucking Philistines. Oh no, I didn't know what a misandrist was. Well, you know what a fucking misogynist is. It's all over the goddamn news every day. Assholes. That fucking Kay Burley on Sky News. Jesus.
Approaching next station.
After all she's
If
done,
this is your stop,
and she's
please
still
prepare to disembark.
still lambasting and
Next shuttle is
persecuting
approaching
people
the
for
station.
things they haven't
Call
done
for
right.
passengers. The
Why is
shuttle
she
preparing
still on
to depart.
TV? Which is horrible in the way that she interviews people. Asks a question, and then as soon as there's something she don't agree with, she fucking interrupts them. And I think to myself, this isn't television, you know. This isn't news. Let's go to the... Oh no, we'll go here first. We'll go to the Orison platform first. Then when we've gone... Oh, excuse me. Then when we've gone and got what we needed, then we know what ammo to buy. Because we're going to buy all our ammo in Orison. Because it's cheap. Cheapy, cheap, cheap. Rescue beacon activated by Cotton. Whoa. He's online. Cotton's online. Excuse me. We're going to go to the roof. Mate, it's 42 million kilometers away, so that's going to be what? Arcorp, is it? Yeah, no, 42 million from Crusader is Microtech, I do believe. Oh, we got a shuttle, yes we have, and it's gone. Ooh-wee, chirpy, chirpy, cheep, cheep. Everything is rated like it's free. Oh man, this is gonna be bad. It's gonna be real bad, Bill. Oh, do you remember? Yeah, do you remember that 4X advert where the guy's in bed and the doctor's on his way? It's an air doctor, you know, flying in a plane, and a guy's on the radio saying, "Yeah, he's not looking good at all. What do I do?" And the doctor says, "Give him the coldest drink in the house." So the guy goes to the refrigerator. There's one can of 4X in the fridge. And then his mate, who's crashed out on the bed dying, said, "What did the dog say, Bruce?" He turns around and says, "It's going to be real bad, Bill." And it's like, "Oh, you're not going to give him your last can of 4X, man." Fucking Aussies and the beer. Brilliant. Love it. Love it. Bloody house, mate.
The next shuttle is approaching the station.
Right, so the next shuttle is approaching the station. It should be here in 1 second. And that's
Last
slightly
call for
out of sync.
passengers. The shuttle is preparing to
That
depart.
is still slightly out of sync. It said it was arriving, and then it arrived
Please
about
clear
2
the
to
hatch.
3
Shuttle
seconds
will be
later.
departing.
So, shuttle departing in one... No. Right, okay. Well, that's fair enough. That's not too bad.
Next stop, Solanki platform.
We are going to
Home to
be
the temporary residences for VIPs like you.
trespassing, but we don't
Passengers
care.
who have reservations at the Hoshki Center or the Abe Towers should disembark at this stop.
Hoshke. I thought it was Hoshike. No? Right. Whatever. So that's the Providence platform, and I think that is the Providence platform. It is. So why don't they just build a goddamn bridge between Providence and Cloudview? They could do that, like a walkway. So you could either walk or catch a shuttle. If you were lazy, you'd catch a shuttle. If you like the view, you could take the walkway. Oh, but then they'd be expanding into a bridge, wouldn't they, with vehicles and shit. There are no vehicles in Horizon, so yeah, build a walkway. Right. What are we wanting? FS9. Or MP4s with scopes. Maybe some not suppressors, but laser sights. We want them for free because it feels good. It feels good. Yeah, if Cotton was any nearer, if Cotton was like thousands of kilometers away instead of a million, I'd have gone for that. I'd have gone and rescued him, but I haven't got any med pens, so that's a bit shit. It's only 6 AM. What's Cotton doing on at 6 AM in the morning? Bet he's been up robbing banks again. Nah, I never said that. Don't know anything about that. Now, wouldn't that be great if there was like a UEED, the depository, where the you know, it's like the main bank and you could rob it. Ah, you're talking about GTA. Well, they haven't got a Union Depository heist yet, and they never will have. It's been asked for fucking 8 years, and they haven't ever got around to, you know, there was one mention of it like years ago, and everybody's like, yeah,
Now
yeah,
arriving
great,
at
and it
Solanki
never
platform.
materialized. So let's have a C. 7,
Approaching next station.
6,
If this
5,
is your
4,
stop, please prepare to
3,
disembark.
2, 1, and that's just about on time. That is
Last
just
call
about
for
on time.
passengers.
Really
The
bad
shuttle is
sign.
preparing to
Really bad sign, because he's naked. So is he. No gun, no gun. gun, but no sight. Oh, jeez. That's fucking bad. Right, so... what we got in here? We've got 8 med pens, so we'll put 4 in our body. That's good. We've got 2 of those with flashlight. Okay, we'll take... Nah. It depends what gun we get, but... Oh, shit. Let's pick this gun up, because at least it's a gun. It's got no sight on it. I don't think he'll have anything on his body anyway, but it's pointless. We're going to loot everything on the way back, I think. That's what we'll do. We'll loot everything on the way back. These guys, naked. Somebody's ravaged them already. Like this bloke. He's got a gun, no sight. And this fella, no gun. This fella, gun but no sight. Two of these clips should see us through. This bloke's got a couple of clips if he hasn't been looted already. Okay. And this is bollocks, man. No shuttle, no crate. Right. So we're just looking at crates to start with. We're just gonna go look at crates, not looting bodies. We'll do that, like I say, on the way back. We've got a backpack, so pretty full up. Is there a crate here? No. Man, come on. Let me just check my volume. I need my volume. Yeah, volume's up so I can hear everything. Now I think we called this soldier up here Bobby, didn't we? This Bobby. Bobby's on the floor. Bobby's on the floor. And he's got a gun with no sight. Yes, it is. So let's have a look here. We're not bothered about an FS9 that much. I mean, we should really buy one. You know, get subscribed, get to the subscriber store. So there's no pink heads that I can see. Looks fairly quiet. Doesn't mean there's none around. There can be just one straggler. If somebody's done a mission, usually there's dead bodies that you can see. Crate here. Usually there's dead bodies that you can see, and yeah, fucking hell, we'll take them. 22 of those beauties. And to be honest, the FS9, let's fucking get rid of these FS9 because we might not even grab one. Depends how far we go. Put that back in that crate. In fact, no, we'll dump them on the floor. We'll dump them on the floor and we could come back for those. As far as sniper rifles go, we're not even going to bother with an arrowhead because as yet, in like 2 weeks of looting, crate over there. In 2 weeks of looting the raid on Orison, we've not used a sniper rifle for anything other than the raid on Orison. So we're not going to be taking one away with us if we're not. 3 more of those. I think that's the limit. Suppressor 2, we'll take that. In fact, we'll put that on our... Oh no, we won't. Not yet. There's no dead bodies, so there's no spawn. Now then, yeah, all right. We'll take one of those because it's got 20 cap. We'll take a doofer, you know, a sniper rifle, just in case we see any. We're okay for drink. Jamie's got a gun. Lift is working. Excuse me, upper floor. The upper floor. Hope you never watched any of that. Where's the guy? No. No. Just press the 1. Oh, why the hell not? We've got a sniper rifle. Never know if we're going to be using it. We are looting these because we're not coming back. If we find a sawtooth combat knife. Oh shit. Drop that. Loot that. Yeah. So we'll take that knife. Nothing else. Great. We need a drink as well. That's what we need. Excuse me. Mine attachment. No, nothing else in there. No dead bodies, no pink faces. Freeze, freeze, freeze. Major freeze. 3 or 4 seconds. Okay. Make a note of that. That's the biggest freeze yet, and we've been playing for, let me check the stream, 2 hours, 5 minutes. Look at this guy. Yes, laser sight. Okay. No, it's fine. I had a 4x scope on this, I really do. Okay. Oh, there's a guy. There is a guy around here. Just taking it real careful in case any have spawned. You can never ever be too careful on the raid on Horizon. But there's a guy over here, usually has nothing, but I like to keep checking. Just to see if the spawn's different. No, it isn't. And you might have some med pens, you never know. I just got Jack. In fact, we could call that guy Jack, but we don't visit him that often. Jamie's got a gun. No bloody crates. Well, that's shit. So now you know who gets mystified. So now you know. Show me the power, child. I've got to see that I'm down on my knees today. Gives me the butterflies, takes me away till I'm back on my feet again. Who sang that? Who sang that song? Be another freeze. Another freeze. Jesus. Now then, has this got a sign on it? We can't tell because it's upside down, has it? Bollocks. And that is a mining attachment. We don't want that. Although there's shitloads of ammo here for an FS9, so we're just going to dump a shitload of it on the floor. That's a bit bad. It's going to be a real bear pill. Not that way, this way. And we're going to take our helmet off, put it in our thing, loot this. We'll take a Come on. Won't take one of them then. Take one of them. That went down smooth. As smooth as you could like, and then we'll carry one of them and put that yellow bottle back. That looks bottle. Go on, take it, man. Lags. I think we're frozen there, are we? No, we're not. Come on, take it. Right, so that's put the bottle back in the crate, empty, 0%. That is another freeze. Jesus, they're coming thick and fast. But it is getting it. It's now 6:25-ish a.m. So it's getting a bit busier, but not. Right, so then we loot this crate, and that bottle's still empty. So let's try and take a dark, because that's what we want. Is a dark. We want dark and pulse today. Lux, dark, pulse, lux. That's the order today. We love this. This is black cherry or black currant or blackberry or something beautiful. Or blackberry and raspberry pie. Yes, nice. So they've both stayed. Hang on. Let's do a yellow one next. A lux. So let's put that back in there. I think we're going to be satisfied with this. I think for now. Because sometimes it seems to be fixed and other times it seems to be problematic. So let's just open this crate again. Heard a little tap there from something. So yeah, they're all huh. Just looted that because it's still open. We'll come across to this one. Might have been one of those magazines just doing whatever it does, rattling around on its own, you know, the Phantom Poltergeist magazine. Now, there is Jack in there. Nothing. Don't be safe to run here, actually. Yeah, we're fine. And the click's gonna get me. Yeah, always gets me, and I'm like, what's that? What was that noise? Okay. So he doesn't usually have anything, but we'll check anyway. He's got 2 of those. We'll have 2 of those. How many has he got of these? 2. Because even if we don't take or use the sniper rifle, we can leave it at Orison or whatever, because the only time we're going to use it is on the raid of Orison. Might just be useful to have one here, in case... no, he's got bollocks all, has he? No. Oh, in fact, no, he has. He's got a sawtooth in his jumper. We'll take that as a spare. I like to have a couple spare of everything. One for backup, one for backup. Excuse me. That's nothing. Yeah, 6:30 a.m. It's now 6:30 a.m. We are on the Solanke platform. Operation Raid. Operation Raid Orison. Right, we'll take another one of those, and that's the last of the nights we're gonna pick up. So, run across here. Now, if the shuttle's here, I'm gonna think they've raided the platform and not gone any further. So, we'll find out. We'll see. What have we got? Jesus, we've got a lot of FS9 ammo. Because I'm thinking of the way back. I'm thinking on the way back I'll just pick all this shit up. But I'm going to buy shitloads anyway. It's only going to be like 500 credits or 1,000 credits or something. 10 of those. We'll take 10 more of those. Nothing else, nothing else. So we'll go on the old shuttle. We've got to press for Brushwood. Brushwood city limits. A Brushwood city. You know, Nutbush. Yeah, probably too young for that shit. Yeah. Now this is the one timer on a train or shuttle in the whole game which fucks up. So we'll just see. We'll just see if it's been fixed to any degree. But I guess this shuttle is just the Solanke Brushwood shuttle, so it doesn't matter for this. It's only when you've got multiple shuttles running on the same line. And I think having them too close together is not a good thing either. Unless you can guarantee that they stay that far apart. But I think if you've got multiple stations on the same line, you should have them all kind of leaving together. No matter whether they arrive together. I know the stations are different distances apart, just speed them up. Speed up the shuttles so that they all arrive and depart at the same time. That way you'll never get them crashing into each other. And we've still got the jerking on the initial part of the shuttle. In fact, let me put that gun away. But usually this timer, see this structure in front of us we're approaching, usually it runs out just
Now
about
arriving
as
at
we
Brushwood platform.
get there. And then there's, I don't know how many seconds, 15, 20 seconds before we
Approaching
actually
next
do.
station.
Yeah,
If
it's
this is your
knackered. It's
stop,
still knackered.
Please prepare to disembark.
So that's the timer expired, and we're not even there yet. Just familiarity with the software, knowing how it works, knowing what to expect. But yeah, maybe it's worth noting. It doesn't really matter for this, because like I said, there's only one shuttle on this line, and we're going to leave the shuttle at this end so we can catch it back when we need to. But either somebody's done the mission and come back on the shuttle, or nobody's used the shuttle since the patch was released 8.5 hours ago. And yesterday when I was streaming, it was 10 o'clock. I was just about finishing up the stream, and I said, historically, you know, CIG will release a patch now. They actually released it 8 minutes before that. Now that is still a problem. The last step is a problem on these platforms. Now I am going to need to get my gun out here, just in case there's any ninetails who want to get funky. Elevators at the top, which means either somebody's used it to put it at the top, or it's never been used. Which is good news if it's never been used, because no noise. Close the doors. Hate this building. Died more times here than anywhere else on the raid in Orison. One more of them. Nothing else. No crate here. But damn, we need some scopes. There's our man. There is our guy. Right, okay. I think what we'll do is... there's nothing here, is there? It's as dead as a dodo. It is dead as a dodo, he says, and then, come on, grab the magazines. Come on, man, come on. Fuck's sake. All I want to do is grab the goddamn magazine. Now, what have we got? One PAR4 somewhere. Oh, God, I don't fucking know where it is. Honestly, don't know. Oh, there it is. So difficult. So fucking difficult. We're going to look at this bloke. We're going to take his FS9. And we're going to load up with... I don't think he's got anything we can take of any significance. But, Jesus, was I wrong? Okay. Right, fine. He's got a lot on him today, that bloke. Mate, you were a diamond. I love you forever. You can keep the MP4 wherever that is. We don't need it. So we've got the FS9. And then we're going to put the silencer on it. There it is. There's the silencer. Not too happy that this guy over here might have a sight on his gun. Just making sure there's no pink faces. He's over there. There's a crate over here that we're going to check out. Or the chance of a crate, should I say. He's got nothing but... Oh, no, we're done for knives. We said we were done for knives. Nah, he's got nothing. God, I wish I had a fucking scope. Nada. Let's just take one more of those. Just so we haven't wasted our goddamn time. And then make our way along here. This is what takes time, getting the FS9 from this platform. I mean, we could go do a bunker and probably loot 2 or 3, if we're lucky, 3. But usually 1, we'll get 1 FS9. At least. This is the soldier I'm talking about. He's not got a scope on his gun, so it's a bit of a bust. But if we do find a scope, that'll be useful. Nothing he's got that I want. Okay. Show me the power, child. I've got to say that I'm down on my knees today. Gives me the butterflies, takes me away till I'm up on my feet again. Who sang that song? He also sang Black Hole Sun. Black hole sun, you will come, chase away the rain. Black hole sun, you will come, you will come. Black hole sun. Gonna put the gun away. There's nothing here at all. He says, "Oh, I found him." Oh shit. Spread out and look for him. He can't have gone far. Yeah, must have got somebody from like Stevenage or Hemel Hempstead to do the voiceover from that. It sounds like that kind of accent. Well, actually, no, it doesn't. Sounds a bit more north than that. Might have been like Cambridge or somewhere. Right, so go back to Slanky. And I mean, it's off, innit? Woof! Somebody give that shuttle a kick up the arse. In fact, can we? No, we can't. Never mind. But the scenery's gorgeous. I mean, the trees, the buildings, the sky, you know. And they've got these Crusader. I mean, August Dunlow, he must have been a fascist. He must have been a fascist. And that door, oh no, the door in that middle window, I'm looking at it, I'm thinking, it can only go to the outside. You know, the outside wall. Maybe it's for like pushing executives off when you've had enough of them. Because, yeah, Crusader, you know, like OCP in RoboCop movie. Crusader reminds me a bit of OCP. A state within a state, like the Vatican. A law unto themselves. Wouldn't it be funny? Well, no, it wouldn't actually. It'd upset a lot of people. But I'm just thinking, wouldn't it be funny if evolution was proven? I mean, so much time has passed. History hasn't recorded it, so you don't know. You fill in the gaps yourself. But yeah, evolution was proven, and that God doesn't exist, and it'd be like, but he does. You know, even on American currency, they have "In God We Trust," and it's like, huh? Yeah. In Father Christmas we trust. In the Tooth Fairy we trust.
Now arriving at Solanki platform.
At Solanki platform.
Approaching next station. If this is your stop, please prepare to disembark.
Yeah, right. This is our stop, but that time is slightly out, but we're not gonna worry about it. Black hole sun, you will come and take away the pain. Black hole sun. You will come, you will come, black hole sun. Never actually looked around there before, and I thought it'd be a good idea just to do so. That's why I ran. But that is a beautiful place to fall off if ever I saw one. Should we bother with that ammunition? Bollocks to it. We're going to buy loads. We're not even going to use most of what we buy. There's no point in going back for it. But we will. Actually, we will. Check up here. For the geezers. The 3 stooges, as it were. Because we forgot to loot these on the first run around. And he's got nothing. And Eugene here, that's his name. He's got a brother called Ralph with the same hairdo. But Ralph works in Crusader. He's got nothing, as per bloody usual. Freeze, freeze, freeze. This dude, he's got glasses on. So, might have something for us. Nah, Veil Flash Hider 2. Oh, come on. Freezes, freezes, freezes. Listen, listen, listen. That's the door opening. Now there is a crate over in the bar over there, but, or is it over there? Anyway, we're not going to bother with that. Just be a few more med pens anyway, or maybe a grenade launcher that we're never going to use. So and we've already looted Jack because he had Jack. He had Jack on him. No bloody crate. Bloody hell, mate. Yeah. I think we're fine. I think we're more than fine. Black old sun, you will come, you will come, black old sun. I'm hoping this crate's refreshed. We'll have some new gear in here, med pens or whatever. What the hell? Get up. Get up! Make it work, make it work. Yeah, one med pen. Have we got any? Okay, so we'll fill up on. Why not? Why not? Okay. So we've just doubled our ammo for the FS9. should really make a point of mapping out all the crates where they spawn, and so on and so forth. Call elevator. It's not here where we left it, so somebody might have used it. Ground floor. The likelihood of anything spawning here is low now. But like I say, crates that appear, it's worth checking them again to see if they've respawned anything, and that bloody well hasn't, has it? There's a crate across here, there is. Like old sun, you will come. Oh, nice, nice. 18 of those. No scopes. Jeez. Well, let's take that one, right? Let's just take that one, and that hasn't gone on our. That's fucking hell. We'll take that one. It's a shit scope, but we might as well have it. We'll take some more of that ammo. Nothing else. I mean, it's better than nothing. It's better than no scope. But I don't like it. I prefer the bear 4 times instead of this OTF thing, OT8. It makes it look like, I don't know what, it's not, yeah, it's just daft, is this scope. Better than nothing now. I watched a video yesterday from Salty Mike on YouTube, and he did a video on the FS9 and how it's totally overpowered. And I'm thinking it's definitely not overpowered. I mean, you take a Kana rifle out with you, and you're killing enemies in 2, 3, 4 shots, whereas the FS9 is 5, 6, 7 shots or more, depending on what they are and where you hit them. Suppressor 1, nothing else in here. So we are looking to, I'm going to put the gun away now. We are looking to loot everything on the way back, so systematically go through the motions. We've already done Bobby up there. So we'll run over here, bump into a Ninetails. Oh, I've got him! Incapacitated. Oh God, no! I've been all this way to pick up an FS9 for no reason. And I got shot by a pink face with a C54. Or a custodian. 7 more med pens, that's cool. Might as well, why not? We've only got 44 cap used. Some of them probably won't. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know. You don't know what? I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know what I'm talking about, mate. Nothing. Okay, fine. Oh, there's this chap in here. The dude with the glasses. Doesn't usually have anything, but it could be our godsend today, our divine providence. Is he going to give us anything useful? Nope, not yet. Nope. So then there's this chap up here. Oh, wait a minute, we gotta run across there, see if there's a crate spawned. But this bloke here with the glasses, the non-black dude who I always think is a black dude. I must have got him confused with somebody else, you know. Nah, he's got nothing. We okay for drinky drink? We are. This guy, they took his armor, left everything else, and don't. Oh, CBH, that's not. PAB, bastards. So they came in shit armor, took his armor and his gun, left him in his undersuit. They don't care. They don't care looking the part. And what was that? I'm going to check that out. After I've looted this body. No, he's got nothing. Oh, it's a leaf. Right, okay. Crate, crate, crate. A crate is great. A crate is your best mate. Do you want to know more? Oh, God. Four med pens. That's it. Thank you. Good night. We've got a really good stack of med pens now, but... Let's see if there's a crate. Over here. Over here? We've had a look in that bloke behind there, so we don't need to loot him. Another crate here, that's good. Let's loot this, see what's inside. More med pens. More. Actually, yeah. Let's put the sniper rifle back. The grenade launcher will probably be better. Put that back in there. Somebody's going to have a field day when they find that. Anything else? Nah. Yeah, grenade launch is better than a... for what we want, anyway. He's going to have nothing. I'm going to waste my time looting this guy. Watch this. What did I say to myself? He's going to have nothing, but you got to loot him just in case. Right, if he's got nothing, which I know all the bodies that don't have anything. We didn't loot this guy, did we? Take away the pain, black old sun. You will come, black old sun. Is he a light armor guy, I think? No, he's a medium. He's got nothing. Oh! He's got something. In fact... Yeah, he's got something. Right, okay. Nothing that we need. But as more and more people get familiar with the platform, they'll know where all the loot is. So, you know, they'll take all the good stuff and... is that times 3? That's times 1. They loot all the good stuff and leave all the shit. Which is natural, but you know, one man's shit is another man's gold. I dare say, when people catch on to the suppressor 1, when people catch on to the usefulness of a suppressor, there won't be a suppressor between here and fucking Hurston that's lootable. Because they really are great. So suppressor 1 again, okay. No more knives. There's nothing there, is there? No. This chap. Knives. Nope, nothing. Soldier boy. 'Cause I'm leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. Leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. Nah. Nothing in him. Oh, it's the next guy. Okay. Love this bloke, but remembering there's a crate on our right hand side that we need to... Nah, he's got nothing. That guy there's got nothing. No crate. Right, okay, so that's a bust. This one up here.
Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart.
Nope. So fucking annoying when you can't find what you're after and there's so much of it because it's just been taken by other people, but there's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do. When we get to a bunker, and we might just do the Crusader security assessment while we're here. Oh, that's a suppressor 2, we'll take that. That's a 3. See, even though it's 3, it's gonna be, I think it's gonna be better for what we want than
The next shuttle
Let me
is
just
approaching the station.
get this out. Yeah, it's gonna be better than that blue one.
Last call for passengers.
Have we?
The shuttle is preparing to depart.
No, we haven't. I don't think. Leaving on a jet plane, don't know if I'll be back again. Now these two guys usually have something decent. Well, one of them usually does, but not that time. In fact, where's my laser pointer? Put it on the good old gun. And
The next
loot
shuttle is
in.
approaching the station.
Freeze, freeze, freeze.
Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart.
Nope. Yep. Another freeze. Was that a 1? I thought there was a 2. It is the suppressor 2. Go on then. The fuck? Stack. Suppressor 2. Oh, that's a 1. That's a 1. I thought it was a 2. My bad. My bad. I know what I'm doing. Leaving on a jet plane. Give me some. That's a 2.
The next shuttle is approaching the station.
That's a 2. And the other ring.
Last call for passengers.
No,
The
not
shuttle
him.
is preparing
We've
to
done
depart.
him. But we forgot Larry. We'll get Larry after we've done this guy. And he's got suppressor 3. So there's a 1, 2, 3 in this vicinity. Actually, we're carrying the 2, so this is Larry. See what Larry's got for us. Well, it was Larry. He's dead Larry now. Yes, now we're having that. No. That's a reflex. 1 times reflex. I wonder what that is. Okay. And then just these 2 guys. Nope. Well, no, not those two guys, just that one guy. Right, so put that away. And what we got? We got 7 P4 ammo. That we haven't got any P4s. Usually it's, you know, what the hell?
The next shuttle is approaching the station.
Leaving on
Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to
we'll
depart.
be there soon, darling. We're just gonna get some drinks first from a crate that doesn't exist. Well, that's shit. Let's go over to the bar because we're gonna have one here. Oh, he said. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. So where's the drinks gone? Where the hell are the drinks gone? And I think there is a crate over here.
Is approaching the station.
Where is it? Where is it? Oh.
Last call for passengers.
Let's call for passengers. Let's call for passengers. Departing in 10 seconds. Right, so I think that's it. Although I would have loved to for there to have been a crate here, so I could have looted it, but beggars can't be choosers. Meaning, if you're getting something for free, you shouldn't complain. And if you don't get anything, you shouldn't complain, because it's for free. Right, so that is our bottle, which we'll leave for somebody else to pick up. How many seconds we got? 52. Well, that means we are going to be back in less than 52 seconds after this freeze. So, be right back.
The next shuttle is approaching the station.
Did we make it? Did we make it back? No, we didn't, did we? We missed the goddamn shuttle, didn't we? Oh, man. Ugh. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We're fine. Look, when you run your own house, real life takes first place. And obviously, you want to be concentrating on Star Citizen 100% of the time. If the shuttle had have arrived and a noob got off and just killed us, that would have been our own fault for being AFK, but...
The next shuttle is approaching the station.
No, oh, that is a beautiful sun. That is a beautiful sun. It's like a Japanese sun, isn't it? But it's sunrise, not sunset. Holst, the planets. Yes, wonderful classical music. Star Wars music, man. There's the songs that you hear as a kid that stick in your head for the rest of your goddamn life. Yeah, it's really, really funny as well. You watch TV now, and like Saturday mornings, it's all about kids. You know, it's all kids shows, kids this, kids that. When I was young age, there was no kids TV on a weekend. I think you got like the banana splits and a few cartoons, and that was it. You know, for like an hour or so, and nothing else. And then in the sort of early 80s, there was just this drive to get kids TV on a weekend, and it never stopped. And I'm thinking, God, I wish they had this when I was younger. So still 135 to the Crusader showroom rooftop. Crusader do make some fantastic ships. You know, I think my favourite Crusader ship is definitely the Mercury. It's the best looking, it's a bit plush, it's a bit kind of... I'd love one of those ships. I really would like one of those ships, but the data running, I'm really, really interested in the data running. Can see a lot of scope for that, a lot of potential. You know, stealing data from corporations, selling it to another, or stealing data from players. Scanning ships, collecting data on ships, selling it. You know, espionage, infiltration, subterfuge, in all kinds of despicable acts that you're not actually present for, because the technology does it for you. I'm into that kind of thing. Yeah.
Approaching next station. If this is your stop, please prepare to
Right.
disembark.
What we're looking at, 7:15 a.m. Okay. So we're gonna get off here. We're going to depart. What have we got in our local inventory?
Last
Nothing.
call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart.
That's a good number. Split that into two. And we've got 106. We've got 106 med pens out of that, which isn't bad.
The next shuttle
Now
is
then.
approaching the station.
No elevator. There is no elevator present. So we'll just wait around. Oh man.
Last call for
First graphics glitch I've known. Which probably means the shuttle's not going to turn up. Yep. It's there now. So just give it time, you know. Just give it time. We're not going to wait around for that shuttle. Oh, this noise reminds me of Brushwood. You come coming down in the elevator, and all you can hear is the drone of that goddamned elevator. Or whatever it is, air conditioning, and you think, oh my god. And then it doesn't matter, because when the elevator doors open and everybody starts firing, you don't care about the noise. Oh, well, see what it does to you? It makes you crouch, and yeah. I'm thinking about being in that situation, and I immediately crouched when I got out of the elevator. Oh man. So, gonna go buy some ammo and drinks now. And I think what we'll do is we'll buy a few grenade launcher ammo and a shitload of FS9 ammo. We're going to pick up MP4 ammo as well, because we've got some on our ship. MP4s, P4s, Jesus, P4s.
The next shuttle is approaching the station.
We're not going to Warrison General to reset our spawn point. We're going to do that back at Everest Harbour. We're going to work out of Everest Harbour, but like I say, we might... Actually, yeah. That's what we should do. Oh, do you remember like those... How many was it? 118 plushies we picked up from here. That was shit. Right, so... What we're going to do is go for cruise. And we'll buy... I don't know, let's buy... 10 of each. Let's buy 10 of each. We've got floor, and then we've got dark. Lux. And pulse. Okay, then we've got FS9, which we want to put in our ship, our Andromeda. Right, so FS, we'll buy that, and we'll buy, I don't know, 80, 100, something like that. 101, that seems fair. So cheap. And then another bit of for freeze, P4. I've got to say, the freezes and the lags are no better than they were yesterday, but certainly no worse, but no better. They're coming. There were times yesterday when it freezed for about 7 or 8 seconds, or there was one time it froze for about 10 to 12 seconds. We've had none of that bad today, but there were a lot of take 81 of these. We're not going to use, in fact, no, well, yeah, whatever. And then we want grenade, and these are 30 each, so we'll see how much. That's 300, 600, 900. We'll buy 30 of those. Okay. No, that's it, I think. That is it. Right. Okay. So, if we are gonna do the Crusader security assessment, we are gonna reset our spawn point to Orison for now. We'll be changing it once we get back to Everest Harbour. What the fuck? Oh, brilliant. Can I just get past you there, mate? I need to get to the hospital. Thank you. Jesus. Right, so transfer imprint, confirm. That's transferred us to Orison General, that'll be fine, just in case we run into trouble. I don't expect it on this mission, but might as well do it while we're here. Just in case we get bored at Hurston. And it's dodgy as, isn't it? Thank you, thank you, thank you. I mean, fuck me. So, back to the spaceport. I don't know how much time we've wasted there. Must be an hour and a half. Getting that stuff. But, you know, we've got 100 med pens. We'll never need any more med pens. If we're called out on a medical, if we're called out on 10 medical emergencies, we've got enough med pens.
The next shuttle is approaching the station.
Right, okay.
Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart. Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart.
Please clear the hatch.
Yeah,
Shuttle will be departing.
This should make it a bit longer, 15 or 20 seconds between the shuttle docking and leaving. Then people will say, well, we're waiting around for longer. Well, get used to it. You're looking at realism. And like I say, once the game goes live, fully released, and there's thousands of players, you're going to need to increase that time. Because even half a dozen players getting on the shuttle at the same time, that's going to take 10 seconds. And then you're going to get those that, you know, the trolls that block the door or whatever. Oh, it's so funny yesterday when the guy in L19 habitation in Lawville got in the elevator with me and we went to the ground floor and he didn't move. So I pressed all the buttons in the elevator except the ground floor. There's like 5 or 6 floors. He
Approaching next station.
He
If
typed
this is
in
your
chat,
stop, please prepare to disembark.
who's the guy in the elevator pressing all the buttons? And somebody else in chat said, that's serious
Last
trolling,
call
is
for
that?
passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart.
But I mean, you know, if they're gonna be weird, I'm gonna be weird. I'm gonna be strange and do outrageous things, and especially if it's intentional. Like I got one guy griefing me in the Green Circle habitation, and he was proper, you know, what they call teabagging. And right, so we've got a problem with the elevators now.
To check for your personal belongings before and after all shuttle for passengers.
And he was teabagging me for ages because I was like chatting on the in-game chat, and I'm thinking, why is he doing this? So I got in the elevator. He followed me in the elevator, carried on doing his teabagging thing. So I pressed all the buttons, not ground floor. I pressed every single. There's like 400 million floors in the Green Circle. No, there isn't. There's, I don't know. There's 18 or 16 or something. I pressed all the goddamn buttons in the lift, in the elevator, and then logged out and left him to it. Honestly, it's so childish. right? It's so childish, but that's the kind of thing that if people deserve it, that's what they get, and that's what I do, you know. He was trolling me, so I trolled him back 10 times over, and yeah, I don't have any reservations about doing that.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Goodbye.
Oh, I must have moved too far back. Right, okay. So what we're gonna do is retrieve our ship. Hope that it doesn't spawn in the air.
This ship utilizes award-winning manufacturing techniques and the highest quality parts to create one thing: a next-generation passenger ship at a price to fit any budget. The Crusader Industries Genesis Starliner.
Genesis.
As it was meant to be. Contact your
Right, so the ship will be waiting at wherever it'll be waiting at. We'll close that down. Look for our ship. Where is it?
And please visit again.
No!
2955 marks the centennial anniversary of the
It's
first
falling
vessel
through the
that
fucking
left
sky.
Join us in celebrating 100 years
Jesus
of
fucking wept.
engineering and the tireless efforts of those who work every day to keep Orson afloat.
Fucking damn it, I've got all my fucking gear on that ship. Fuck me. Now I'm fucking annoyed.
For your next stop after visiting Crusader, consider the lunar siblings Selen, Daymar, and Yella. These beautifully preserved moons offer adventure and stunning.
Now I'm really fucking annoyed. I've got my armor, I've got my suppressors, I've got all the fucking ammo I've just bought. I've got everything on that ship. Fuck me. This is getting reported. Really is getting reported. Right, I'm going to end the stream there. I'm going to raise a ticket and get this sorted out. If there's a ticket exists, I'll add to it. Thanks for watching. I'll be back when I'll be back. But yeah, sorry about this. Nothing I can do. Yeah. Catch you next time. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.